Away from success. Now, I want you to stop and think about this for a second. One decision away. When you look at you are one decision away from having the success you want. Maybe that's in a dollar amount you want to have, or maybe it's a business, or maybe it's a stock market. How many times in your life, now I want you just to go back here for a few minutes and e-trail back, is how many times have you said, I should buy that stock? How many of you out there, when Apple first came out, or Amazon for that matter, let's go with the big guys here, said, I should buy that stock. It's going to be big one day. And they were just starting out. They were only like, $2, $3 a share, $5 a share. And you thought, you know what? I'm going to get rich. I could buy that stock. And then you make the decision not to. That's what I mean by you're one decision away from having your success, from having your dreams, from having what you want. We are always, no matter who you are, no matter what you're doing, you are always one decision away from having the success you want. And when you look at what your decisions are that you choose to make, decision away. What would your life be like today if you would have bought Amazon stock at $5 a share? What if you would have bought $1,000 worth? Where would your financial empire be today? Think about it. They are worth billions with a B, billions. So what I mean is, how many times have you done this in your life? This can make or break a lot of people. Okay, when you know you're one decision away from reaching your goals, from having the success you want, from maybe building that business that you're working on so diligently, you're one decision away. One decision that you failed to make the right answer to, the right choice, the right step. So when you're giving up on what you want, when you're giving up, often it is just before the breakthrough is waiting to happen. Again, it goes back to what if, and this is a big what if, suppose you would have bought that Amazon stock or the Apple stock or the Google stock when they were just starting out as fledglings, even the HP stock, when they were just starting out as fledglings. If you would have bought that stock, where would you be today? That is one decision away. You may have the choice. You made the decision. How many of you could have spent your tax refund? Money you didn't have to see. You could have just immediately just put it into buying the stock, however much it was. Where would your life be today if you would have made the right decision? So when we look at you're one decision away from having the lifestyle you want, the success you want, we always make the decision based on what? How tired we are, how fussy we are, how we think the world's against us, how nothing's going right. There's so many different ways that we put everything against ourselves. So, but if you're working on a course, and you're not asking the questions that you need to get the answers that you need that will take you to the next step. If you're not doing this, then you're making the decision not to ask for help. You're making the decision from the person you bought the course from not to ask for clarification. You're not finishing the project you started. You've made the decision not to do so. I'm not talking about excuses. That's a whole different ballpark. I'm talking about a conscious decision not to do it. Like you've made the conscious decision not to join a group or a team of like-minded people who are already doing what you want to do. That is a decision that you have made. And it is a conscious decision that you've made. And the ego's not involved with that decision, and the subconscious isn't involved. That is a conscious decision that you have made and acted upon. That's where decisions come from. They come from the conscious mind, not the ego mind, not the subconscious mind, and not the inner self. the inner voice. So anytime you make a choice or you make a decision not to do something, it is a conscious decision. Like, what would have happened for you if you joined that group, that team that is growing and prospering and giving free training and giving help at every turn, and you made the decision not to do that? So every day we make a decision. We make a decision to get up and go to work. We make the decision to keep working our business. We make the decision to keep seeing it all come together and to keep having positive affirmations and inspiration. And we make the decision that we're in this for the long haul. We make the decision that we are going to go and thrive and prosper until we see the success we want. So every day this decision is made. Every day you make that decision when you get up in the morning. Yes, I'm going to do my routine. I'm going to mix it up a little bit, and that's okay, because I don't want to have the same routine to put me in a pattern. I have to break my pattern every day. If you get too much set in a pattern, it's the habit pattern. It's not something you want to do. Set yourself days. Break your days up into like 6-hour increments or 5-hour increments even. Break it up. By this time and this time, I'm going to have this much done. This is what I'm going to complete in this block of my time. That is a day. My day is going to consist of this 5 hours. You could even do 4 hours if you want to just really bust bums and get it going. Excuse me. Apologize. It's got a tickle in my throat today. So, what you do when you make the decision, I am going to be this person. I am going to do what that person does. I am going to have what that person has. Be, do, have. When you make the decision, the conscious decision and the habit to do what that person does on a routine daily basis. Break it up. You don't have to do the exact same routine every day. Break it up. Make it go around. Be positive. Be prosperous. Do whatever it is you need to do to make it happen. So when you do this and you get in that frame of mind and you're in most of that setting, hold on, move my seat a little bit. You're most of that setting and it's coming together for you and you're looking and you're saying, you know what? I'm doing this and it is coming together for me. I am not going to give up until I see success. Like I said, when you break it up into small bite-sized pieces, you're going to take the decision part and put it into small bite-sized pieces. So every step of the way, you'll make a decision on what you're doing, a decision on how you're moving forward, a decision on what you're going to prosper with. And every time you make that decision, it's either going to be a downfall for you or it's going to be an upbeat for you. I prefer to look at it as being an upbeat for you because for the simple fact that when you make a decision that you are going to prosper no matter what it is you are doing, the business you're working on, you are going to make it work for you. You're going to do it until it works. You're going to do it until you see profit coming in. That is a decision, and that gives you the power. You have the power within you now. The power was within you to be, do, have. Whatever it is you want, it's up to you. It's always been up to you, and it will continue to be up to you until forever and ever. It will be up to you. So look at what you're doing and look at what you're not doing. If you're not doing the steps that you need to do, if you're not in the group, with the team, if you're not with people who can give you answers, who can give you help, then you're not taking the steps you need, then you're not making the decision that's going to take you to the next level. Okay? It is simple. It is prosperity in the making. Everything you do. Clean up your act. Clean up your workspace. Organize your home. Make sure everything is in order. A successful person will have an orderly office, an orderly home, where things are in order, things are in place. It's not a mess. you're going to find the more unorganized your home is, the more unorganized your workspace is, the more unorganized your business will be. Keep it clean, crisp, and organized for you. My desk to a lot of people might look a little bit unorganized, but I have everything and I need in a spot where it's within hand's reach and I can reach it. So that works for me. You do what works for you, okay? It is all possible that you are being prosperous when you don't even realize it. When the money is just fixing to come in, a lot of people will give up. Just when you're fixing to hit gold, a lot of people will say, oh, I quit. Just before the breakthrough happens, just before the hard work pays off. Just when it gets hard, when it gets irritating, when it gets frustrating, people want to quit. Don't be that person. You can do this. You have the power within you right now. You are enough and you are worthy. Okay, I look forward to hearing your comments and I look forward to hearing your successes. I will chat with y'all later. Bye-bye.